He's coming in now. Saw it. It was over there. I got your rosters right here, all right? Do you need name pronunciations or no?
Whenever you're ready.
Well, you're already live. Kolakithis, right there.
Yeah, I got that.
Batistaci.
All right, cool.
And then scoreboards right here, that's Somerset, that's Canton.
All right, cool.
And they just mixed it. We gotta get moving.
Can you help me with the score?
What?
Can you help me?
I'm going with him.
We gotta get moving. You're already
Thank
live,
you.
all right?
Sorry for the delay. JJ Sylvia here with you for Somerset Access TV and JJ Sylvia Broadcasting here on YouTube. A 4-2 Canton lead. Sorry about the delay, everyone. Traffic definitely made it difficult for me to get here on time, but Brian Mona is on the cameraman tonight, and I'll be on play-by-play. Raiders and Bulldogs playing for a chance to see #1 Medfield in the next round. Steele here on the drive and the finish. A beautiful one at that for Brooke Connor. And a 6-2 lead. And Somerset Berkeley will respond on the other end with 2 of their own. Once again, so glad that you could all join us here. Three from the corner comes up short, and the rebound for Somerset Berkeley by Lauren Carr. A great steal created there by Canton. 6-5 Bulldogs early in this one. And out of bounds, giving possession back to the Raiders. A team in Somerset Berkeley that came in with a sub 500 win percentage, playing a team in Canton today who comes in with a 6-14 record overall. These two squads obviously looking forward to winning this one and potentially playing the #1 team in the state at the Division II level. Nice pass rotation here by the Raiders. A chance inside and a nice deflection outside for a three that comes up short. Rebound belongs to Brooke Connor. Up the floor comes Kolakithis. So swing it across. And Canton will set up. Inside, McCabe with the finish. And Madison McCabe starting to put her stamp on this game. An 8-5 Canton lead, another turnover. Pass up the floor, Victoria White, denied. Nice defensive play by Lauren Carr. Raiders come the other way, looking to chip into this three-point Canton lead. A three from the far side. And a travel called. Looks like it's going to go against Lauren Carr, the freshman. 2:34 left in quarter one. A 8-5 Canton lead here between this number 32 and number 33 preliminary matchup here in the state tournament for Division II. That one knocked out of bounds, went off the hands of Ellen Mauricio. It'll stay with Canton. 8-5 in favor of the home squad. They'll look to build on their lead. Inbound going to Wang. So start the perimeter spread. Kolakithis starts the swing inside and travel called. Looks like it's going to go against Brooke Connor. Gives the Raiders a chance to chip in to this three-point early advantage established by the Canton Bulldogs, led by first-year head coach Jesse Mitchell. He's a former freshman coach of Archbishop Williams, and also Mitchell selected as the 2022 New Hampshire Coach of the Year, as he was the head coach of Newfound Regional High School in Bristol, New Hampshire. That one to favor Canton, and a nice round of applause there from Coach Mitchell. He seems to like the defensive effort in the offensive half court for the Bulldogs thus far. About 75% capacity crowd here in Canton this afternoon. 2:06 remaining in quarter one. Up top, that's Wang. Going inside, a nice perimeter rotation. Shooter on the way, wide. Three-pointer won't go for Kolakithis. Canton has the board. Kolakithis starts the rotation. Inside, Gustafson trying to feed it over. Couldn't get it cleanly to Kolakithis. Foul called. Head coach for Somerset Berkeley, Andy Lawrence, barking orders as the inbound goes to Victoria White. She'll take a shot. That one won't go. Rebound battled for, kept in bounds, and it skips into the hands of Grace Kayada. Kayada up the floor, pass down low, and the foul called. As trying to grab herself a bucket was Sarah Costa. She'll head to the line to shoot two. Once again, so sorry for the late start here on JJ Sylvia Broadcasting. So glad you could all join us after the traffic jam that I got stuck in the south part of Boston. Now we're together for this matchup. And the first one up and good from Kolakithis. Or should I say Costa with the bucket. Brings it down to a 2-point lead. Costa looking to make it 2 of 2. She cannot. Rebound battle for, and having it is Kayada. She can't get it back up and in. Canton coming the other way, up by 2. Pass to the corner, three-pointer converted. A gorgeous shot there from Deanna Kolakithis. 10-6, Canton. On the drive, Gooch outside. That three-pointer will not convert for Fisher. SB had the O-board originally, but it comes out to Canton. A push forward in the court. Shot going up and in for Deanna Kolakithis. She started to put her name on the score sheet in this game. Another 2 points and a 12-6 lead for Canton. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Mauricio starts the swing. 15 on the shot clock. Three-pointer on the way is converted. A big three-point shot there from Mauricio, the freshman. And it's down to a three-point game. Nice transition up the floor for Canton, and unable to finish is Kolakithis. Canton will keep it. A second float-up opportunity is rebounded off an air ball on the miss by Kayada. 1 second. The buzzer beater will not go from Brooke Fisher, and that will conclude quarter number one with a 12-9 lead for the Canton Bulldogs here in Canton. So glad you can all join us. JJ Sylvia here with you for Somerset Access TV and SB Blue Raider Studios on YouTube, as well as our live stream for JJ Sylvia Broadcasting. We'll take a short break as we look towards quarter two, 12-9 in favor of the Canton Bulldogs when we return. Back out of our break here on this live stream, as well as our tape delay audiences. JJ Sylvia here with you. Cameraman is Brian Moniz here on Somerset Access TV, Berkeley Community Access TV, and Blue Raider Studios. A 12-9 lead for the Canton Bulldogs here over your Somerset Berkeley Lady Raiders. And the Lady Raiders inbounding to Lauren Carr. Carr starts the swing to the far side and ends up back with Carr for the layup. Won't go. Rebound corralled by Madison McCabe. And now Wong scanning the floor. Wong once more for the Bulldogs. She eyes the court as we start quarter number two. Connor for Wong. Good zone defense here by Somerset Berkeley on the drive. It's Kolakithis. She lost it outside. White for three. She got it. Victoria White from downtown. 15-9 in favor of Canton. And now Carr. Top of the key, giving way to Gooch. Lucy Gooch into the paint, lost the ball. On the corral, it's Connor, went out of bounds, staying with Somerset Berkeley after she tried to feed it to Madison McCabe. A tightly matched first quarter thus far, and after some deliberation between the officials, it will be given possession back to Canton. And bound for Kolakithis. Now Wong starts the swing. Kolakithis in the corner. Going inside, a nice strip there. Great defensive play by Grace Kayada. It'll be knocked out of bounds, staying with Canton. Inbound for Kolakithis. She'll go up top. That's Alyssa Wang. Inside, and one. Brooke Connor, the freshman, standing tall, and she'll get a chance for the three-point play, continuing to increase the Canton lead. Connor looking to complete the three-point play. She's got it. And the Bulldogs have doubled up the Raiders, 18-9. Can Blue respond? That is the question. Carr looking to feed it low, able to make the connection. It's a give and go. Carr outside, three-pointer, short. Raiders have the O board. Up top, Fisher. The swing across, off glass, won't go. Raiders still have the board, a putback. And the foul called as going up with it is Sarah Costa. And the junior captain will head to the line to shoot 2. Costa looking to cut into the Bulldog advantage. Will miss the first. A low-scoring matchup here in the preliminary round of the state tournament. Obviously, as I said already, winner will face number 1 undefeated Medfield in the next round. Missing both is Costa, still 18-9 in favor of the Bulldogs. Wong up top for White. A good perimeter rotation all game thus far by the Canton Bulldogs. Let's see if they can find a way to make a score out of it. To the far side, White for 3. She got it. Victoria White from downtown, and a timeout for the Raiders is called by head coach Andy Lawrence. We'll take that short break, 21-19 in favor of Canton, as we take another short break here on our live streams, as well as Somerset Access TV and Berkeley Community Access TV. Back here on JJ Sylvia Broadcasting, as well as Somerset Access TV and Berkeley Community Access TV on tape delay. A 21-9 lead for the number 32 seeded Canton Bulldogs over the number 33 seed in D2, the Somerset Berkeley Raiders. As we wind down towards halftime here at Canton High School. Carr giving way. A perimeter rotation here finds its way to Kayada. Fisher. Guarded by Kolakithis. And the whistle blown. 35 on the shot clock for Somerset Berkeley to work with. 5:14 left in this first half. Inbound from Carr goes in. Outside, Lauren Carr. She'll give way to Kayada. Raiders have time inside, and the finish for Lauren Carr. That's a nice bucket for Carr. Brings the lead down to 10, 21-11. White. Looking for a lane off the screen, feeds it down low, and Brooke Connor once again with the finish. Can the Raiders find a way to respond to the scoring onslaught from the Canton Bulldogs? Up top, Kayada starts the swing. Far side, three-pointer, short. That one coming out of the hands of Grace Kayada. Coming the other way is White. Baseline, tied up, and the jump ball called. Kayada was tied up with Mauricio. Possession arrow favoring the Bulldogs here with 4:03 left in the half. Inbound goes to Victoria White. On the drive, White can't get the roll. Rebound corralled by McCabe. And now Kolakithis. Giving way to Wang. Those two will trade. Canton making use of every second here on the shot clock. On the drive, Connor for Wang. Spinning around, and the jump ball called as she was tied up with Lauren Carr. Possession arrow favoring Somerset Berkeley. 23-11 in favor of the Canton Bulldogs, who look to advance to a meeting with undefeated number 1 Medfield. Both these teams are going to have a tough test no matter which squad comes out of this one victorious. Medfield has not lost a game all season, so they'll be waiting on the victor of this one. A nice swing from near side to far side, but no open shooters. 15 on the shot clock. Carr up top. Fisher inside, unable to get the finish. And the rebound for McCabe. Now a feed, and a three-pointer won't go. Off the shot from Kolakithis. We're under 3 to play in half one. Still 23-11. Another steal. This time it's Wang. Fast break up the floor. Wang, and one. A tough finish for Alyssa Wong, the senior, and she'll head to the free throw line, looking to complete the three-point play. Kolakithis out. And Megan Beatty in. Three-point play completed by Wong. 26-11. Less than 3 to play in the first half. Kayada to the corner, a three-pointer won't go on the try from Brooke Fisher. Canton looks to push the floor. Multiple hands getting in there. Among them is Mauricio. It's out of bounds. Staying with the Bulldogs. Two and a half to play in the half. 26-11 in favor of Canton. Beatty outside. Connor back up top. White on the drive. A high floater won't go. Rebound corralled by Carr. Lauren Carr up the floor. Carr looking to do it herself. Has to slow it down. Now the perimeter swing. Unable to get a shot off is Kayada. Sure, good way to Mauricio. Fisher. Giving and going with Carr. That one will not go. Another rebound on the defensive end for Madison McCabe. Coming the other way is White. She can't get the finish. Now Mauricio with 90 seconds. Mauricio fakes the shot. She'll drive. The floater comes up short. Trying to save it. The Raiders well up top. Kayada the three. Strong. Rebound battled for. Wang comes away with it. Now Beatty. On the feed for White. White the three-pointer. Yes! Victoria White from downtown. 29-11. Canton has been piling it on as we go to 1 minute remaining in the half. Carr. For Mauricio inside, and the finish for Grace Kayada. Raiders had their first bucket in the last few minutes. Canton trying to add on, and a travel called. That'll keep this game at a 16-point deficit. Inbounding is Ellen Mauricio for the Raiders. She'll give way to Lauren Carr. About a 5-second difference between shot and game clock, and a steal. A nice defensive play by Kolakithis. Raiders still have it. Mauricio, the dump off, unable to get it up cleanly, is Carr. Carr still battling for it. Canton comes away with it with White, and the whistle blown. A timeout called for Canton and head coach Jesse Mitchell. We will take it with these two squads as we look towards halftime. 11.8 remaining in the half. 29-13 in favor of Canton. First half almost wrapped up here at Canton High School. A 29-13 lead for the Canton Bulldogs over your Somerset Berkeley Lady Raiders. Canton will inbound. Doing so is Brooke Connor, the freshman. Connor getting it in to Megan Beatty. The senior will be fouled with 9.3 on the clock. Connor will inbound again. Bulldogs have the rest of half number one if they need it. White around the screen, going inside. Connor puts it up at the buzzer, and it will not go. A 29-13 lead for the Raiders as we conclude half number one. JJ Sylvia here with you inside Canton High School. And for the Raiders, the struggle was really just scoring on the pace with the Canton Bulldogs. A big performance in this first half from Victoria White and Madison McCabe to pace the Bulldogs to a 29-13 lead as we look towards the half. Raiders are going to need a big comeback if they want to face number one Medfield next round. But for now, we take a pause here on JJ Sylvia Broadcasting, Somerset Access TV, and Berkeley Community Access TV. Stay with us. Second half about to get underway. Second half about to get underway here inside Canton High School. JJ Sylvia back with you for JJ Sylvia Broadcasting, Somerset Access TV, and Berkeley Community Access TV. Canton looking to tack on to their lead, and they will. A big three-pointer falling for Victoria White. Give her 12 points on the day, and it is 32-13 in favor of Canton. That whistle as it goes out of bounds. Canton will inbound. White trying to throw it up the floor. It got picked off by Grace Kayada. Swing to the near side. Fisher for three from the corner. She got it. Brooke Fisher from downtown. Give her 5 points on the day. And the Raiders bring their total up to 16. Good ball movement here by Canton. Wong tied up. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow will favor Somerset Berkeley. Quick stoppage. It looks like we have a student athlete down and injured. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. Ellen Mauricio is okay, which is important because she's already got 6 points in this one. Raiders down 32-16. And a point in the game where it is important to start to establish a run offensively if Blue wants to get back in this one. A full court press here by Canton. That one knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Somerset Berkeley. As getting her hands in there was Megan Beatty, the senior. Raiders will inbound again. This time it gets to Carr. Up the floor, Lauren Carr couldn't get the bounce pass to go. It's battled for. Coming away with it is Canton. Push up the floor. White steps in. Looking for a pass down low. It got ricocheted out of bounds, staying with Canton. Canton, as I mentioned earlier, led by first-year head coach Jesse Mitchell, former freshman coach of Archbishop Williams, and a 2022 New Hampshire Coach of the Year at Newfound Regional High School in Bristol, New Hampshire. As that one bowed for underneath the basket. Another jump ball called. There's been a lot of those in this one. Bulldogs will inbound with 33 on the shot clock, and Kolakithis will be the one to do it. Connor outside, that one well missed. Wong trying to keep it in bounds. It ends up picked off by Kayada. Raiders coming the other way. Pass up ahead, a nice bounce in the finish for Sarah Costa. Give her 5 on the day. 32-18 now in favor of Canton. That one missing. Raiders looking to start a momentum shifting drive. That one pushed forward and the finish. Costa up to 7 points. 32-20. Raiders almost had another steal. It's pushed up the floor quickly, and a nice layup finish for Victoria White. Give her 14. 34-20. Carr looking to go inside. Couldn't get it cleanly to Kayada. It's picked off by Wong up the floor, and White up over 15 points. Give her 16. 36-20. Gooch starts a swing to the far side. It's out of bounds. And a lot of bounces going Canton's way right now. Cole will keep this the inbound to Wong. Alyssa Wong in a double team. Now McCabe to the corner. Another three-pointer. This time Victoria White cannot convert. SB has the defensive board and a foul called. As battling in there for it for the Raiders was Brooke Fisher. Just about halfway until the fourth and final quarter, 36-20 in favor of the Canton Bulldogs here in this preliminary round game of the D2 women's basketball tournament here in MIAA. A corner three comes up short on the attempt for the Raiders by Kayada. Wong will come up the floor for Canton. Now White, a nice feed, and Kolakithis can't get the rule. That one off a foot and out of bounds. It will stay with Somerset Berkeley. 4.5 to play until we hit the final quarter here at Canton High School between the SCC or South Coast Conference Somerset Berkeley Raiders and the Hawkmock League Canton Bulldogs. 32 versus 33 with a trip to face the number one seed on the line. Getting her shot blocked was Fisher. Getting her hand in there was McCabe. Now Wong for White. She's double teamed. Victoria White starts the swing. Down inside, a bobbling ball gathered by Kolakithis. And now White. Across the court for Wong. She'll go down low. McCabe tied up underneath. She'll be fouled. Foul is going to be on the floor. It'll set a new shot clock for the Bulldogs. Inbound picked off. Nice defensive play by Kayada. Grace Kayada settles it down. She'll get it back. Her three-pointer. Strong. Kayada cannot convert. Rebound for McCabe, but SB gets it back to the corner. Another three-pointer will not convert for Fisher. And the rebound once again for McCabe. Addie McCabe starts the perimeter swing with 3.5 to play in this third quarter. 36-20 in favor of Canton. Not much scoring over the past few minutes. Corner three, and White will continue to be automatic from that area. Give her 19 on the day. Kayada inside on the drive. It's Carr. She got fouled. A 39-20 Canton lead. Raiders have a fresh shot clock to inbound with. Carr going into Fisher. She got it. Brooke Fisher from downtown. Give her 8 on the day. That one knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Raiders trying to keep it close. Kolakithis giving way to Victoria White, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. White off a screen for Wong. She'll go inside, and Connor, the turnaround will fall. Brooke Connor has herself up over 10 points in this one, 41-23. Carr on the drive will get fouled. And Lauren Carr, the freshman guard, with only 2 points in this one, will head to the line. Carr looking to continue to cut into this Canton lead. She will watch the first one roll in. She cannot make both. Rebounded by Costa, and a jump ball called right off of that rebound. Possession arrow favoring the Raiders. Lauren Carr, the inbound. Carr going up top. Kayada, her three. A circus shot won't go. Rebounded by Mauricio. She'll go up top. Three-pointer from Costa comes up short. And the rebound for Connor. She's had a lot of those tonight on the defensive end, Brooke Connor has. Under 2 to play in quarter 3. White starts the pass cycle. Up top, Koulakithis. The floater won't go. 90 seconds to play in the quarter. Now a three-pointer from Fisher. She got it. Brooke Fisher from downtown, give her 12 on the afternoon. Koulakithis with 1:20 to play. She'll find Victoria White. White to the corner. Wong, she's wide open, and she can't make it. Rebound corralled by Kayada. Grace Kayada up the floor. Finding Lauren Carr to the corner. Three-pointer is converted. It's Brooke Fisher. 15 points for her and a timeout with 58.9 remaining here in this quarter. A 41-30 lead for the Canton Bulldogs as we take another pause here on JJ Sylvia Broadcasting, Somerset Access TV, and Berkeley Community Access TV. 41-30 in favor of Canton. Out of the timeout, 58.9 remaining here in the third of 4 quarters today between the Canton Bulldogs and your Somerset Berkeley Lady Raiders. A very slim 11-point lead that Canton will inbound with as we look towards the 4th and final quarter. It'll be Deanna Koulakithis to send it in for White. And now Victoria White with under a minute to play. It's a full court press for the Raiders. Wong having a hard time handling it as she's tied up with Fisher. Wong able to get it up the floor, and being fouled is Brooke Connor. Foul is going to be on Sarah Costa. That's her second. Koulakithis inbounding again. She'll get it back. Now Victoria White starts the swing. Wong on the drive for White. Her corner three from the far side will fall. 22 points for Victoria White, and it is 44-30. Raiders have the rest of the quarter if they need it. Carr giving way, and being fouled by Wong is Mauricio with 19.8. Brooke Fisher will inbound it, the senior captain for the Raiders. Carr with 15 inside. Fisher went behind her as she was guarded by Leah Gustafson. It goes out of bounds, and with 13.5 and a 44-30 lead, Canton will inbound. Deanna Koulakithis giving and going with Victoria White. Koulakithis gets it up to Wong. She's stripped Brooke Fisher got the hand in there. Fisher on the ground trying to battle with Wong. She comes away with it. Now White trying to keep it in bounds. She stepped out. Raider ball with 1 second left on the shot clock here in quarter 3. Mauricio the inbound. Shot at the buzzer won't go, and we head to the 4th and final quarter here inside Canton High School. A 44-30 lead for the Canton Bulldogs as they look to advance to play number 1 undefeated Medfield here in the D2 round of 32. But the Raiders look to make a comeback. We'll see if they can when we return here on JJ Sylvia Broadcasting, Somerset Access TV, and Berkeley Community Access TV. 4th quarter about to get underway. 8 minutes back up on the clock. JJ Sylvia rejoining you for Somerset Access TV and Berkeley Community Access TV, as well as JJ Sylvia Broadcasting. Sorry if it says 3rd quarter here on our live stream, but it is the 4th quarter. 44-30 in favor of Canton. Outside, Wong for 3. Strong. And the rebound for Carr. Lauren Carr pushing the floor. Trying to dribble inside, and it was touched out of bounds. Back to Canton possession. Kolakithis will get it to Wong. Wong across half court. That one taken away. It's Carr. Lauren Carr up the floor. Won't get the and one, but she will draw the foul as she went to battle against Wong. Raiders looking to pull off a miraculous upset, down by 14 at the start of quarter 4 here at Canton High School. Can they do it is the question. Carr, the inbound three-pointer. Won't go. Offensive board for Costa. She tips it out. A three-pointer also unsuccessful for Kayada. So back-to-back threes will not go for the Raiders. And now up the floor comes Victoria White, the leading scorer for Canton, will give way to Wong. Alyssa Wong, only 3 points in this game, but she's been an excellent facilitator. She'll drive. Won't be able to get past Carr. She's fouled. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Canton. The inbound. Battled for. Raiders look like they have it. Possession arrow will favor blue. A 14-point lead off of 22 points for the Canton Bulldogs by Victoria White. Her and Brooke Connor both in double figures. Raiders looking to shrink a double-figure lead. On the drive, Brooke Fisher for 2. And Fisher starting to climb, and her score totals give her 17. Kolakithis, the feed to the near side, unable to convert as McCabe. Raiders try to grab the board, it's still with Canton. Connor, down low, Wong the nice pass. McCabe had to regather, and now Kolakithis can't convert. Offensive board for Brooke Connor. Connor gets it back and takes the mid-range, which is strong. Rebound battled for, it looks like, getting in there to grab it was Lauren Carr. But possession arrow favoring Canton. 44-32 in favor of the Bulldogs. Inbound goes to Connor. She gives it inside. Unable to finish is Kolakithis. Raiders come the other way. Carr gets the screen, dribbling inside. Lauren Carr, the hesitation and finish. Give Carr 5 points. Full court press back in effect for the Raiders. Carr making Kolakithis' life hard. She has the steal. Carr keeps it in bounds. Now Kayada back for Carr. Driving baseline. She'll draw the foul. And Lauren Carr will head to the line to shoot 2, trying to shrink this Canton lead under 10 with 5.5 to play. Carr already with 5 in this one. We'll watch the first one be unsuccessful. Lauren Carr looking to at least salvage 1 of 1. She's got it. Give her 6 points on the afternoon, and the Raiders not going away with that full court press with 5.5 to play. White gets it to Wong. That pass, getting a hand in there was Fisher, but Canton still comes up the floor. Kolakithis takes the open 3, wide right. Raiders have the board with 5 to play. Kayada inside and a block. Nice defensive play by Brooke Connor as she denies Sarah Costa. Inbounding is the freshman Lauren Carr. Carr will go into Costa, the 3. Comes up front. Raiders have the O board. Kayada, strong. Another O board for Fisher. She gets tied up. And the foul called looks like it's going to be against her number partner in Wong. A 9-point game, 44-35 with 5 to play. This is still anybody's game here at Canton High School. Raiders looking to make the comeback. Inside on the inbound, unable to get it up and in was Costa. Wong comes the other way for Canton. Wong for Kolakithis. Won't go. Carr has the board and she'll push the floor with under 5. Lauren Carr, the bounce pass, and unable to finish is Sarah Costa. Foul called underneath will favor Somerset Berkeley. My, oh my, these Somerset Berkeley Raiders not going away. Down by 9 with 5 or less to play. Grace Kayada, the inbound, mid-range on the way from Mauricio, won't fall. Wong to push the floor. Wong for Kolakithis, got fouled. And honestly, a good foul there by Ellen Mauricio. That'll send Kolakithis to the line. That's the second foul on number 10 for the Raiders and Ellen Mauricio. Kolakithis looking to inch closer to double digits in scoring on the night will make the first. Give her 8 unofficially. And a timeout called here. We will take it with these two squads. 4 minutes, 36 seconds left in this game. We'll be right back here on JJ Sylvia Broadcasting, Somerset Access TV, and Berkeley Community Access TV, 45-35 in favor of the Bulldogs. 4 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in this preliminary round contest of the Division II Women's Basketball MIAA State Tournament. 45-35 in favor of the Canton Bulldogs, coming in as the number 32 seed, facing your number 33 ranked Somerset Berkeley Raiders. And again, the winner plays number 1 undefeated Medfield in the round of 32. And Deanna Kolakithis will make the and one shot, give her 9. And it is 46-35. Raiders running out of time to make that comeback. Lauren Carr going to be a big catalyst if they do indeed make said comeback. Carr, the crossover against Wong, inside with the finish. What an effort from the freshman Lauren Carr. Give her 8 total. Full court press not going anywhere. Kolakithis across half court. Able to get around Fisher. Kolakithis starts the swing. Now Wong on the drive, got fouled as she collided with Lauren Carr. That's going to be the 3rd on the freshman. 4:02 remaining in the game. Inbound to Wong. Thought about the 3, but she'll settle it down. 30 on the shot clock. Kolakithis looking for a lane. A bounce pass went past Connor and made its way to White. Victoria White for Kolakithis, her 3. That will roll. Deanna Kolakithis, 12 points for Canton. And it is 2:37. Carr inside, off glass. Lauren Carr taking over this game. She has 10. And an official timeout here as we're back to a 10-point game, 49-39. Inbound to White. She's double teamed by Carr. And Kayada, turnover, staying with Canton. Only 3 minutes left. It's a 10-point game. Raiders need every bounce they can get right now. Inbounding is Deanna Kolakithis. She'll get it in to Victoria White. She got fouled almost immediately. Looks like it was Carr who fouled her. That'll be 4 for Lauren. Raiders need a stop and a score here. Down by 10, 49-39. Kolakithis with the ball in her hands. Now Wong. Wong gets the screen from Connor. Connor across court trying to find Kolakithis. She grabs it, driving baseline for Wong. Wong on the drive. She won't go off glass. Rebound battle for McCabe. Getting help from others as she puts it back up and in. Give her 4 points. It is 51-39. Kayada inside, nearly taken away. Grace Kayada has it back. Now Mauricio. Stuck, gives it up. That's Carr. Lauren Carr trapped against Victoria White, going inside. No foul called. That'll stay with the Raiders. Head coach Andy Lawrence barking orders here. A close 12-point game with 2 to play. That one picked off. Taking it away is Victoria White. She'll come up the floor. Won't finish. And the follow-up is converted by Kolakithis. 14 points for the senior. Wearing number 14 for White. It is 53-39. Kayada inside for Costa. The turnaround won't go. And it's Canton ball as she was well guarded by Madison McCabe. And a timeout called here with 1:50 remaining in this one. A 53-39 lead for the Canton Bulldogs. Somerset Berkeley, with only 1:50 left, looks to mount a comeback. Canton looks to hold on when we return here on JJ Sylvia Broadcasting, Somerset Access TV, and Berkeley Community Access TV. 53-39 in favor of the Canton Bulldogs. 1 minute and 50 seconds left for the Raiders to mount what would be a near insurmountable 14-point comeback. Inbounding is Deanna Kolakithis to another full court press from the Raiders. Getting her hand in there, but unable to create the steal was Kayada. Wong. Guarded heavily, she'll drive baseline. Wong. Outside for McCabe. And now White. Back for Wong. Canton killing time with 15 on the shot clock. Wong down low. Connor outside. White to the corner. And that three-pointer won't go for Kolakithis. An offensive board put back up. And the foul drawn against Mauricio. And now Madison McCabe looking to put the icing on the cake. Will miss the first. McCabe looking to salvage at least one of one, and she will. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Canton right now with a 15-point lead, looking to hold on and advance to the round of 32 in this preliminary round game. Carr with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. for Kayada. Uses the screen from Carr. Brooke Kayada, nowhere to go, has to give it up. To the corner, Fisher trying to cut inside, lost it with Wong. Fisher has it back. Now Carr gets the pass, driving in, can't finish. Oh, board for White. Canton looking to kill time. The foul on a travel to be called against Kolakitas. It'll be back to Raider ball with 52.9. So Canton, a hard-fought victory today, paced by the top scoring efforts of Victoria White and Deanna Kolakitas. Looking to hold on with a minute left to a 54-39 lead over the Raiders and advance to play number 1 undefeated Medfield. That one taken away by Kolakitas. Deanna Kolakitas for Wong. And now a 3, that's White. Won't go. Wong has the O board. Canton just playing with their food at this point. They're going to advance with under 30 to play. Kolakitas continuing the swing. Wong for White. About a 2-second difference between shot and game clock. So Canton's just killing time. Up 54-39. That one kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs with 10.9. Inbounding is Kolakitas. She'll go to White and she'll dribble out the clock, and the Canton Bulldogs, with their 6-14 record, are going to defeat a sub-500 team in Somerset Berkeley and move on to play number 1 undefeated Medfield in the round of 32. The final 54-39 between the Raiders and Bulldogs. JJ Sylvia back with you. And Somerset Berkeley girls basketball just not able to pull out the win tonight, but an excellent performance from Brooke Fisher and Lauren Carr, both contributing double-digit scoring efforts, but they could not compete with the unbelievable performance of Victoria White, who really piloted the Canton Bulldogs along with Deanna Kolakalis to grab this 54-39 win. Canton moves on to the round of 32. Raiders eliminated for the season. Congratulations to the Lady Raiders on a great season. But for now, we look towards the boys hockey game against number 1 Canton at 7 o'clock. I'll see you then over at Canton Metropolis Arena. JJ Sylvia along with you. Brian Moan is my cameraman. We'll see you in a few hours.